What if the blueprint for reviving Nigerian football didn't come from a government-backed institution, but from one man's unwavering vision? Kunle Soname, a former grassroots politician turned sports mogul, has done what many thought was impossible. Led Remo Stars FC to their historic 2024/25 Nigeria Premier Football League Championship. But this isn't just a Cinderella story. It's a strategic case study in vision, resilience, and long-term investment. Beneath the roar of victory lies a blueprint that every football stakeholder in Nigeria and beyond should study closely. This is how one club, one town, and one man defied the odds and changed Nigerian football forever. From Ikenne to glory, a historic first. In 2025, Remo Stars FC etched their name into history by winning the NPFL title, the first club from Ogun State to ever do so. It's not just a win for the club, but a massive cultural and sporting milestone for the town of Ikenne, birthplace of both Kunle Soname and the revered Chief Obafemi Awolowo. This victory turned a quiet southwestern Nigerian town into a beacon of football excellence. But if you think this was a lucky break, think again. A victory, years in the making. Remo Stars didn't win the NPFL overnight. They climbed steadily, third place 3 seasons ago, second place the following 2 years, before finally seizing the top spot. That trajectory wasn't accidental. It's the result of a focused, multi-year plan. Where others might have folded after falling short, Soname's team doubled down, showing an unbreakable spirit. And it wasn't always smooth. The club had tasted relegation more than once in its early years. But instead of despairing, they regrouped, restructured, and clawed their way back, twice. That's not luck. That's the lesson of grit. Persistence turns pain into progress. From borrowed pitches to football empires. When Remo Stars began, they didn't even own their facilities. Like many small clubs, they borrowed grounds and equipment, working from the shadows of bigger clubs. But that didn't last long. With time, Remo Stars built world-class facilities in Ogun State that are now benchmarks for football infrastructure in Nigeria. Soname understood something vital. If you want a professional team, you must build a professional environment. Expansion beyond the men's game. Today, Remo Stars is no longer just one club. It's a group. Remo Stars ladies and other subsidiaries reflect a carefully plotted growth strategy. Soname didn't just build a team, he built an ecosystem. One that is already redefining how private sports organizations operate in Africa. Daniel Ogunmodede. From local coach to national asset behind every great club is a great coach. Daniel Ogunmodede, once an assistant, was promoted to head coach 5 years ago. While many expected a foreign tactician or flashy hire, Soname chose to believe in local talent. That bet has paid off. Ogunmodede's tactical brilliance, now recognized by the national team, shows how patience and trust in young talent can yield massive dividends. It's a leadership lesson. Identify potential early, invest deeply, and stay committed through the growth pains. Building from the ground up, literally. At the heart of Remo Stars' success lies its academy, Beyond Limits. This isn't just a feeder club, it's a purpose-built talent factory. It competes in Nigeria's second-tier pro league and has become the proving ground for Soname's philosophy: grow your own stars. With most of the senior squad's average age significantly lower than the league average, the club's youthful engine reflects a long-term vision that most clubs ignore. The Bet9JA factor: strategic funding, not sudden wealth. Unlike many failed privately owned Nigerian clubs that rise fast and crash hard, Remo Stars has financial backbone, and it's no mystery why. Soname is the mastermind behind Bet9JA, Nigeria's biggest sports betting platform, but instead of blowing his earnings on short-term gains, he reinvested a portion of his ROI directly into his football dream. That's how he built sustainability. Moreover, proceeds from player transfers and stakes in foreign clubs, including a Portuguese second division team, are smartly funneled into the club's operations. This is a masterclass in financial engineering, turning business profits into football gold without relying on unstable state sponsorships or political whims. Grassroots governance experience. A hidden weapon. Before becoming a sports mogul, Kunle Soname was twice elected executive chairman of Ikosi Isheri LCDA in Lagos. His understanding of governance at the grassroots level became a silent tool in his football venture. He knew how to manage people, navigate bureaucracy, and execute community-centric projects, skills often missing in sports entrepreneurs. In 2011, he nearly joined the state-run Gateway FC as vice chairman, a move that could have fast-tracked his dream. But politics intervened. The governor at the time declined, citing conflict of interest. So Soname pivoted. He went solo and built something better. Today, that rejection looks like divine redirection, a personal story of vision and grit. Few know that Soname comes from a wealthy lineage. His father, the legendary owner of Remo Carpet, was even immortalized in songs by Ebenezer Obey. Yet, Soname chose not to ride on that legacy. Instead, he immersed himself in grassroots governance and business hustle, choosing self-made impact over inherited influence. That decision led him to football, not as a hobbyist, but as a visionary. His journey proves that you don't need public office to create public impact. You just need conviction, courage, and consistency. Football as a business, not a charity. What sets Soname apart from many club owners is his sports-trepreneurial mindset. He doesn't see Remo Stars as a vanity project. It's a business, one with calculated risks, clear KPIs, and measurable social impact. He doesn't expect instant profits. He knows real football value compounds slowly, through brand building, talent development, and sustained league performance. That's how dynasties are made. A model for Nigerian football's future. What's most exciting isn't just what Soname has achieved, but what his model means for the rest of Nigeria. Remo Stars shows us that. Private clubs can win titles without political funding. Local coaches can outperform foreign imports when given trust. Infrastructure and academies are better long-term bets than marquee signings. A sports business model, when executed well, can outlive any government administration. In a nation where football has long suffered from underfunding, mismanagement, and short-term thinking, Soname's blueprint is a wake-up call. Honourable Kunle Soname has redefined what's possible in Nigerian football. On his 59th birthday, he was handed not just a trophy, but a legacy, a victory that will ripple through generations. His Remo Stars triumph is more than a sports headline. It's a roadmap for visionary leadership, smart investment, and national impact through private innovation. Congratulations to Soname, the Remo Stars family, and the people of Ikenne. Nigerian football may never be the same again, and that's a good thing. If this story inspired you, hit subscribe and check out our other videos on African sports transformations, legendary players, and untold success stories. Thanks for watching.